What's going on, dudes? It is Kolosalus here, and today I'm back with some more Heroes of the Storm. Today we're taking a look at another warrior. We're continuing on with this trend of of different classes, and today we're continuing on with warriors. Today we'll be taking a look at the very interesting warrior. Definitely one of my favorites in the entire game as of right now. I think he hasn't always been my favorite. I used to not know how to play him. I used to get very frustrated on how to play him. He's kind of similar to Sonya. Today we'll take a look at Tyrael, who has really two builds floating around on the intranets. There's one, the Regeneration build, which also uses the new redesigned Sanctification. I think that's what it's called, right? Indeed, Sanctification, and there's also the Hunt build, which I was actually a part of when it first came really big. It's like more of an assassin build, and today we'll be taking a look at that build. And I might actually do a second video straight after this one with the Sanctification build, because I just love Tyrael so much that I want to play him more. So let's just go and see how we hunt people.
Reckoning is at hand.
I also love how this skin fits the theme of today's video. Yeah. Alright, boys and girls, today we are on the Battlefields of Eternity. On level 1 we will be picking up Purge Evil. This is gonna increase our E ability damage to heroes by 25%. Huge. Huge increase. Anyway, let's say ha to the friends, if I can type. There we go. I think I'm gonna go with the Zigzag Arena. Okay then, I guess we will just leave. Hi, something wrong with that game. What is wrong with the game? I don't understand. Anyway, it is Tyrael, Zigzag, Lieutenant Morales, Raynor, and Rexar, the Face Hunter, against Zebra, Lily, Zeratul, Rexar, and Raynor. So, two very good teams. It is very good that I'm actually going for the actual damage build. I'm gonna use my abilities here to try to chase after Rexar, but that wasn't too big of an issue. Anyway, so let's just start explaining Tyrael. On our Q ability is our Eldruin's Might. This is gonna allow us to throw a sword, deal some damage, and also what I can also then reuse my ability. I can also then reuse my ability to teleport to the sword, and also I think deal some damage after that as well. I think that's what it is, right? Okay, we have a medic on our team, which is freaking amazing. I love the all new medic. I'm gonna throw this sword. I'm gonna try to just deal my damage and teleport to the sword. You can see how much damage I'm able to do with just my sword and my smite and a couple of basic attacks. That was just crazy. I'm gonna run another one of the smites. I just love this medic. Oh my god, medic is so good. Anyway. So yeah, so basically that's what it does. Reactivating it will teleport you to the blade and slow nearby enemies by 25%. So you know, you're basically that's why I also call it the hunt. Oh, I got a little greedy there. Looks like I do reveal the enemy Zeratul, who decides to reveal himself. Anyway, we should be making our way down to the. I'm gonna drink the sip of a sippy cup to get some mana back. You can see that this build is gonna be pretty mana heavy because we will be using our abilities very like a lot. And it looks like the enemy team wants to engage here. I'm all fine with that. I'm gonna jump behind him, try to body block him, try to gain myself some shields, and I will be able to pick up a kill on the enemy Rexar for sure. Like, he had no chance right there. I'm not sure why he engaged on us. And I'm gonna go in the middle of our friendlies, and I'm gonna basically use my W ability, which grants shields to all of my allies around me. We'll be maybe taken out here. No, looks like our friendly medic does mitigate that damage, and I will be able to make it out of there just fine. I am gonna be out to the Hearthstone to gain some mana, to get some not mana but health back. On our level 4, we will be picking up Vampiric Strike. This is gonna allow us to sustain ourselves through the fight. This is gonna return 20%, 25% of the damage we deal with our basic attacks as health, which is very good. Anyway, so what happens? I'm gonna try to just deal as much damage as I possibly can. We are able to pick up a kill on this guy right here. I will be taking a lot of damage from the enemy Rainer. I will be stunned by the Misha, but we will be able to get away right here. We should be able to re-engage maybe. No. We shouldn't do that. I'm gonna have my sippy cup in 10 seconds. Which I'm just gonna wait for it. Anyway, so as I said before, on my W ability, I have this shield, basically an AoE shield around me. Looks like the friendly team is going up, going down to help the immortal. So I will go top to basically to soak the XP in the top lane while they're dealing with that. Anyway, I'm gonna pick up this health globe. And just try to chase after him, but I won't be able to pick up a killer on anything. I really had all my abilities on cooldown, and there was no point in chasing this. I'm gonna use this to clean up this wave. Gonna grant some shield to. You can see that it grants the shield to all of my allied, not just heroes, but really everyone. It's also my minions that get shield, and yeah, we're just gonna keep going here. And on our E, this is gonna basically deal some like a little AoE damage. You can see like he misses the wall. I'm gonna try to teleport in front of him, carrying myself some shields, but I won't be able to do much here because I don't have any help. You can see that Tyrael is really dependent. Oh my god, I might be taken out here. I am taken out, and you can see that I went into my Archangel's Wrath, which is my trait. This basically makes me, when I die, I become invulnerable and explode after 3.5 seconds for some massive burst damage. I wasn't planning to dying here. It looks like I was a little bit too greedy by staying a little bit too long when Zeratul was pushing me out of the lane. On this level range, we will be picking up Battle's momentum. This is gonna decrease our. I'm just losing my words here. This is gonna reduce the cooldowns of all of our abilities for 0.5 seconds per every single hit. I'm gonna try to slow the enemy Misha, Rexar, and just try to gonna come in here, grant the shield to everyone around me. And we should be making our way to try to deal with this immortal that we have. I'm gonna come here and just try to deal my damage, and it looks like we will be able to take out the enemy Rexar with no problem. So the Face Hunter goes down. Zeratul is chasing after the medic, but he did basically give up on that chase. Looks like the enemy Zeratul will try to maybe re-engage us here. That's why I'm not gonna use any of my abilities to try to deal with him if he shows up just like out of nowhere. The enemy team just tries to make something happen here, but we were able to basically to make the stage 2 with no problem. Looks like the friendly team wants to defend first. No, it looks like we're just going for it straight away. I'm gonna throw my sword right there behind them and then teleport to it and just try to deal my damage. I am gonna be stunned basically here. Maybe not. I am getting healed by our friendly medic, which is just huge heals, huge clutch heals, and I am able to basically to re-engage here on the enemy team. I'm really looking at the Rainer right there. Rainer seems like he wants to die. Anyway, so we get a full shield immortal. This is huge. This is going to be pushing hard. Looks like he's going to be going top, so I will go bottom to try to soak some more XP from this lane.
The wickedness of hell dwindles before me.
Or not, or maybe not. I guess I'll just go top because we do get our heroics right now. So I will go for the Judgment heroic. This is going to allow me to basically basically rush an enemy. I'm gonna use it here on the enemy Rainer, who you can see that I do make a hard engage on him, and I am able to do some massive damage to him. We do overextend into the enemy backline a little bit, but that's just fine. I do throw a sword into the enemy backline, but it was mauled by the friendly by the friendly Zigzag, so I wasn't able to teleport right at that time. But we were able to do it afterwards, and we were still able to... Oh my god, look at the burst damage! I think he tried to blink away, but he didn't. He just didn't have time to do so. I'm gonna come in here and try and basically grant shield to all of our allies. Throw the sword after them and try to just deal my damage, but I was a little bit too overextended, and I might pay for this with the, and I think I will pay for this with a death. No, our friendlies, my friendlies are still able to keep me alive. Oh my god, this is just horrible. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I think I will be taken out though. Yes, I will be taken out. I am invulnerable. It looks like you see I deal a lot of damage, but it's not like burst damage, so I can take somebody out with it. You know, that's just like completely take them out. It's never gonna deal too much damage. It's never gonna deal like, you know, more than half or something like that, I think, even if they're very, very squishy. Anyway, so again, so what my judgment, my level 10 talent does, it after a short channeling time, is gonna charge an enemy and stun him for 1.5 seconds. It's also gonna deal damage. It's also gonna deal damage to people around him and throw them away. So for like just a little distance, but so you basically single him out. So your team knows who they are fighting. I'm gonna throw my sword here. Just try to clean this siege camp as fast as we possibly can with a Zigzag Reno. And of course, Zigzag is a beast when it comes to jungling. So, well, she's not that beast, but she's pretty good when it comes to jungling. I'm gonna throw my sword. I wanted to engage on the enemy Rexar there, but looks like we didn't have that. Well, we could have, but I don't think it would have been that good. Anyway, on this level range, we'll be picking up Angelic. I'm engaging on the enemy Zeratul, so. Oh my god. Are we able to pick up a kill him? I think we are. Anyway, I'm gonna shield here to try to gain some shield to our friendly Rainer, who I think is gonna be taken out. No, he wasn't taken out because our mortal actually stunned Zebro while he was channeling the Ravenous Spirit. Anyway, I'm gonna come in here and try to do my damage to the enemy Rexar. I'm gonna ping for help because our friendlies are not doing anything right now. Oh, Zebro! Hi, friend! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No, 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 no. So you can see that we, when we do not go for the regeneration build, we become extremely squishy. And I will try to use my sword here to try to teleport to the back line. And now that everybody's low, I might actually pick up some kills on the enemy team, but I'm not able to do so. You saw that they were very, very low, but the damage is just not enough in my opinion. Like, the Archangel's Wrath is really what makes Tyrael like sometimes not good enough. You know, of course he's good for certain compositions where you try to single out an enemy and just take him out of the fight. He's good, very good for that, because you can put judgment on him, and then there's the new build floating around for regeneration, which might be very, very good for regeneration, but I still haven't tried it. Gonna make our way to the bottom lane to help this immortal push. Maybe secure some kills with my judgment. But anyway, some people are. Looks like the enemy Zeratul is an area here. Oh my god! I won't be able to judgment on him, but that was very close. If he would have done that a little after, I'm gonna actually use judgment on the enemy Rexar here. And I will be taken out actually, because I did overextend into the enemy backline too much. I will deal my damage. That was just stupid because nobody followed me. When they see judgment coming out, they should have just like rotated basically, because now they lost one person and it's a 4v5. Even though they're 2 levels down, they still have a really huge advantage going into the game, going into this fight. Looks like our Zigzag does get maybe taken out here. She's very, very low, by the way. And the enemy Rexar is gonna get taken out. What the fuck? Did he just miss that skill shot? Oh my god. I don't believe that this just happened. Anyway, I just have returned to the fight, and I'll try to basically make something happen, maybe. Those 2 last deaths are really, really bad. They were completely unnecessary, and they could have been like avoid it. I'm gonna make my way up there and let my team know. On this level range, we will be picking up Salvation. This is gonna make our shield stronger for every allied hero that we do. Anyway. Are you serious? Are you freaking serious? This Lily just fucking keeps harassing me. We're gonna use our Eldrin's Might maybe to escape, but we don't! And of course, our Zigzag, most my targets for my Archangel's Wrath, and I'm just gonna get salty now. Lily making my life very, very miserable with twice that she healed fucking Rexar out of his own death. I'm so pissed right now. This is ridiculous. This guy should have died twice now from my judgment. Anyway, it's also my fault because well, I didn't expect Lily to be there, but also I didn't wait for my team to come back. Plus, with this build, it doesn't actually hurt you to die as much because you don't lose any stacks or anything like that. Well, you don't lose anything anyway. So I'm just talking bullshit right now. I'm sorry, guys. Ugh. It's like the friendly team does get taken out. Not all of them, but some of them. I'm gonna make my way to this guy. I am able to stun him, and that basically allowed us to kill him before he could have, before he could have blinked away. So that was a great judgment by me. Basically just stunning, and also basically saving our friendly Zigzag, who was in a lot of trouble. We're gonna just try to. You can see that our Vampiric Assault at work. We're doing a 37. We're basically hitting 37 per swing, but we're also looking at our attack speed is actually pretty good, especially with Raynor. I did look at our composition like that. You know, Raynor can do some massive attack damage, attack speed wonders for us. The enemy Zebra wants to engage. I'm all fine with that. If he wants to engage, I'm all good. I've got 16 seconds up until my judgment, and then I might be able to single out an enemy. We'll see about that. It's like we are able to single out the enemy Lily, who is popping her ult right now, so this is not too bad. I could stun her out of it, but I don't think that would have been worth it, really. I'm gonna engage here on the enemy Zeratul, who is again taken out by me, but I think I might be in a little bit of a pickle here. As our friendly medic, actually our friendly medic, I think just provides us with enough healing here to sustain us through. There we go. So you can see that wow, we were just able to almost wipe the whole entire team with this push, because our friendly medic actually did focus as healing. I think we're not gonna get to level 20, guys. So on level 20, you do pick up either the Angel of Justice or the Hardened Shield. It really depends all on the enemy composition. We are able to pick up a win again today. What's happening there? We're picking wins? What? We're winning in the Heroes of the Storm? What is this shit? So anyway, I'm gonna go over the talents again. And I'll look at the numbers. I don't think this was the best game to showcase the Judgment Hunt Uther. Not Uther, but Tyrael. They called him Uther before. If I did, I'm so sorry. But anyway, you can see that we haven't done almost no siege damage. You can see that we have not done a lot of hero damage, even though we were third in our whole team. But this build is all about utility. The team, when you're playing against Judgment Uther, you should be the prime target for killing, because if you single somebody out, they might get taken out very, very quickly. Again, the talents you want to pick up, sorry about my throat, it's just very, very bad now. On level 1 you pick up Purge Evil, which basically increases the damage dealt to heroes from your E ability, which is your smite. On level 4 you pick up Vampiric Strike, which returns 25% of your damage dealt from your basic attacks as health. On level 7 you pick up Battle Momentum, which decreases the ability cooldown by 0.5 seconds for every basic attack. On level 10 you pick up Judgment, which is like your main ability, which specifies this build. This is gonna, after a short channeling, this is gonna charge an enemy hero, dealing some damage and stunning them for quite a long time. 1.5 seconds is a huge time. And also singling them out because nearby enemies are knocked away and take a little bit of damage. On level 13, I do pick up I do pick up Angelic Might. Sorry, this is basically gonna increase your next basic attack's damage by 25% on a target hit by smite. So, example, if you hit 3 enemies with your smite, on those 3 enemies, your next basic attack is gonna deal 25% more damage. It's a very good ability. I don't think it stacks at all. So when you hit somebody with your smite and then you hit them with your smite again afterwards, it doesn't. I don't think it stacks to be 50%. On level 16. I pick up Salvation, which just increases your survivability just a little bit, and this is gonna basically increase the shield that you get from every hero that you shield around you. It's very good for sustaining your team throughout the fight and sustaining yourself throughout the fight as well. And on level 20 you do pick up Angel of Justice or Hardened Shield. Angel of Justice basically decreases the cooldown greatly by 30%. By 30 seconds. So this becomes only a 50 second cooldown, and you also have a 50% increased range, so you can judgment from very, very far away. So you can, for example, if you're out of a fight, your team gets engaged on, you can basically move to a certain area and single out enemy from a distance, which is huge. Which just might prove to be just game changing. You can completely throw the game. In the other direction if you engage on the right enemy at the right time. And you pick up Hardened Shield if you are feeling that the enemy team is a little bit too bursty and you are afraid that you might get bursted down before even doing a judgment or anything like that. It's almost never a case. I always go for Angel of Justice, but Hardened Shield is there. There you go. So this has been Tyrael. What I'm gonna do is tomorrow I'm gonna probably change the skin to this. Where he looks like the actual Angel of Justice, and look at this. This is just sick. I think he has one of the best looking skins in the entire game. I mean, this one looks sick. This one looks freaking amazing. Look at this. Look at this guy. His skins are amazing. But anyway, I'm gonna switch it to this tomorrow, and I'm gonna go for a full regeneration / sanctification build, and basically give you guys that because I enjoyed playing Tyrael so much. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed another Heroes of the Storm Warrior video. If you did, please leave that like rating if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace on the motherfucking streets. Bye!